CBC is launching a new project today, reflecting the lives and experiences of Black people in Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. You'll find in this a collection of personal essays, audio, stories, images, and much more, as you're going to learn in just a second. But we'll tell you, it's called Black on the Prairies. And one of the journalists who helped put this all together, led the project, is with me this morning. Omira Issa is in Saskatoon. Welcome, Omira, and thank you for being here with us. Tell us a little bit more. I mentioned personal essays, audio stories, images. What else can we expect to see in all of this?
Well, you can expect to see about 24 of stories on the history of Black people on the prairies. There's 200 years of Black presence on the prairies, but also what does it mean to be Black today in Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba? So we really wanted to take a vast look at the situation right here on the prairies. One of the stories you'll find is the story of Ron Mapp's family. Ron Mapp's family has been in Alberta for 110 years. They have been here for 6 generations. And when they arrived about 110 years ago, they settled in Amber Valley. Here's Ron Mapp telling us a little bit about his family.
Growing up in USA and Texas and Oklahoma, going through Jim Crow and seeing all the racial discrimination, and to bring his family and other families up here, hoping that they wouldn't have to endure the same hardships.
Turns out when the family arrived, shortly after that, Prime Minister Wilfrid Laurier signed an order banning Black migration for a full year. But since then, things have changed, and today the prairies are home to the fastest growing Black population in the country.
You mentioned hundreds of years of history. Why is it important to hear these stories now, and why did you want to help tell these stories now?
Well, because we thought right now is a good time to look back at 200 years of Black history. About 110 years ago, people arrived here too from the United States in waves. So historically, it made sense. And we've seen massive amounts of Black people on the streets for Black Lives Matter last year in ways that we've never seen here on the prairies. Small towns, big cities, thousands and thousands of people. So we thought it was really important to give people context as to why that was happening. And because the population is growing exponentially, it also made sense to present a collection of stories.
Well, we will direct people to the fantastic interactive feature, and thank you, Omira, for being our guest this morning from Saskatoon. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Heather.
So the website, and this is where you'll want to spend some time. The new website under News Interactive Features, and that's where you go. You go to News Interactive Features, and then you will find Black on the Prairies project. So there on your screen, interactive at CBCNews.ca.